Either that or I need to start carrying like a um, towel right next to this so I can wipe my hands so it's not sweaty while I'm playing. It's
Ah,
like gamer syndrome. Dude, my hands never got sweaty when I used to play like Xbox or anything, but the mouse sometimes it's just like my room is kind of warm right now and
yeah, that would mess with. I normally have the fan going on so my computer doesn't overheat.
wow, is it that close to overheating?
No, I just don't. I do not want to take any risk when it comes to my computer.
Yeah.
So right now I have it on like an elevated platform that has air, a way for air to get underneath it, so that its little platform can't overheat.
Yeah.
Nothing probably don't need it, but
Now that's one good thing about building your own PC is you know it won't overheat just because you put the parts in it. And you know what the parts are.
yeah, I
That
can't
liquid
remember.
cooling.
Yeah, one of my family members said my computer was known for overheating. I think it was. Though I've never seemed to have too much issues. As long
Yeah.
as you don't shove it up in a corner where it can't get any air going through the fan.
I just think it's kind of weird that when gaming, the fans on my laptop are louder than the fans on my PC, like my desktop.
Hmm.
Oh, and I guess what the name of my, because you're supposed to name your desktop after you finish building it. That's like rule number one in building a desktop. Guess what mine's name is?
Tristy?
Goliath. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
You gotta admit, that's a cool name for a
Maybe it's a
PC.
tad bit overused, but
No,
yeah.
shut up. I've never heard that name for a PC.
Never for a PC, but I've heard it for a lot more things.
I mean, my case is huge,
Okay, that
so
makes
I
sense.
was like, oh, it's Goliath. That's,
Not even Atlas. Even though that's a
well,
little bit more overused.
I was thinking, like, for one thing, my case looks mean. Like, it looks
Mm,
crazy. So,
could
um,
could have gone Adonis if you really wanted to get weird.
well, I was thinking something like a Goliath tank more than like a, like the um, person Goliath.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Goliath tanks? I think they're in Command and Conquer. I don't remember though.
Yeah.
Goliath tanks are really cool. Which I need to install Command and Conquer so I can do um, some live streams of it. 'Cause that would be pretty fun.
I do almost no damage right now.
Yeah. Dude, we need to do some StarCraft 2 later to see how my PC runs it. So I've had it on my PC for a while. It was like the first game I downloaded.
500 frames per second.
I think I'll get like 100 on Ultra. Which, wah. Oh, my graphics card is overclocked too, so it should be a little higher than that. But I was thinking about bumping the fan speed up on my graphics card a little bit, so it's a little above what they recommend for it. Like I just have it set on auto settings right now, but I could get it set up so it's like 5 or 10% higher. Because I don't mind the sound. I would much rather it run cool than it run, um, well, that it run hot. And I can deal with a little bit extra sound. I'm taking that life flask.
Okay. I've got a couple superiors. There's the cathedral.
But I
I'm pretty
mean,
sure this place is a wish.
in most cases, when I'm gaming, I'm going to be wearing a headset anyway, so I can't hear the sound. I can hear it very, very slightly right now. And it just sounds like, just like really, really quiet.
Hmm.
When I take
What?
my headset off, I can't hear it, which is weird, but I think it's just because I have, like my, jacks for my headset are plugged in, uh, to the case.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like the vibration that, the very slight vibration that adds a little bit of sound that I can hear. Either that or it's just a whine through my headset. Alright, I need to...
I was looking around to see if I could find. I know there's a teleport around here somewhere. So, just so we would have it unlocked for us.
Yeah.
Because I think we have to come back here later once we get the. We have to come back for a Saint's Hand, I think.
You mean Saints Row?
Yeah, the hand of the guy who leads Saints Row. So you.
You need to get Saints Row 4 for PC.
Oh.
Yes. I was playing it last night, just like every other game,
Mm-hmm.
and so fun. Now that my PC can actually run it, which I'm sure yours can because I'm pretty sure you had a little bit better specs than I did. But that game's pretty fun. It's a lot better than Saints Row 3.
If you're
And
wondering,
I like Saints Row 3.
just so you know, I'm just dashing around the map right now just to look around.
Okay.
So
I'm fighting a uncommon enemy right now.
Okay,
Got a portal scroll and a scroll of wisdom.
it's pretty good. It's
Some
that
armor
kind of
drop.
thanks to the way their system works here. I was able to tone back my loot quarter status because it was like I actually don't need loot anymore because it doesn't help. I only collect when I need it for getting the information scrolls. Because I know what each item does.
Yeah. So, are you invested in the lore in this as much as you are in League of Legends?
No. Not as
Yeah.
much.
But still pretty insanely invested in it, right?
No.
Because I know you, when you get into lore at all, it's just like, just weird fun facts.
No, that's League right now.
Any sort of lore. Wow. I did leap slam and it triggers my weapon ability. So I leap slammed onto a group of skeletons and it caught them all on fire.
Well,
I have no idea where you're at, so I'm just gonna walk around.
yeah, just walk around. Look for oh, there you are.
Yeah, I see you now. I'm leaping.
Yeah, I found an uncommon enemy, so I decided. Did you know there's actually an achievement for that? I found out. It's like
What?
kill so many uncommon enemies.
Um,
It's like King of
No, I didn't know
Champions.
that.
I was like hunting them out personally for that. When I did my duels, I literally explored the entire section of map just to make sure I knew where each one was so I could kill them. The problem, it's still luck base. They only spawn where their lower versions spawn, but I love that I can keep using dash because it costs like. Does this really cost no mana? Oh no, 9 mana. Ah, I keep hitting rocks and it's pulling me back.
so
I'm just looking to see if there's any way of teleporting here.
about them Jaguars.
Yeah, I got a new quarterback.
Yeah. I don't know why Gabbert was so good.
Hmm.
Does your dad still have season tickets or?
No, we stopped that last year.
Yeah, I would have too.
Once we realized that they were trying to get an entire recruit team and then work their way up in the next 4 years.
I mean, honestly, it's so sad to go watch a team that you know
So
will lose before the game even starts.
what made my family upset was whenever they were basically looking like they were going to win, then they would lose entirely in the second half. That's what made them upset.
Yeah, a long time ago, back when we still had Gerard, um, what we used to do is we would lose in the beginning and then come back in the end with
Yeah,
Jones Drew.
that's what confused me because I remember those days when I was really young. Back when I would always be like, "Oh, we're losing horribly, let's leave," and then we randomly turn it around.
Yeah, at work the next day, it's like, dude, you hear? Like, they won. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, we
What?
won.
Okay, can you come back to the church?
Okay. I don't remember where that's at, but I'll walk in
Just,
this general direction. Do I follow
just
the road?
the road weaves throughout the entire area, so kind of. Uh, what,
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the best
This
way.
is a huge map, though.
Yeah, this is one of the bigger ones. That's why I was looking because there's supposed to be a way shrine here. I thought, way of teleporting, and normally it's located right next to the road.
Yeah,
But
we'll just get the next one.
yeah,
So you just followed the road trying to find it, or?
yeah, the road leads eventually to. Okay, you see, you can just cut
Yeah.
across. Just go through that wall you're at, and then cut down. And I was simply looking for the entrance. Where'd you stop?
There's a chest.
Oh, loot comes first.
Yeah.
I like how I can just spam my Q to jump around a lot.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Okay, yeah,
That'd
there's.
be, it'd be really cool if they had, like, destructible environments. So, like, you can slam through this church and, like, knock down stuff.
Yeah. Towards the crypt.
So I'm actually going to have to stop streaming here in, like, 15 minutes tops. So,
Okay.
but I'll be back, afterwards. So I got up at,
Yeah.
like, 11:45 today, made, like, a sandwich. It's still sitting next to me. And, um, yeah, I just hopped straight through that doorway because that makes sense. Gravity.
Hmm.
Um, but I still haven't taken a shower or anything. So,
This is the elemental place.
yay, elemental stuff is fun. Said no one ever.
Well, you just said it.
So there's an achievement that we need to work on. That's kill an enemy that is simultaneously, um, what is it? Ignited, frozen, and electrocuted or whatever.
I could maybe do that with traps. I have an upgrade coming up that lets me put out more traps and gives additional effects to them, like more damage and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, I also like this character right now. I built him so I wanted to do damage, and then I went straight for mages. Like all of the mage ability he can get in the game, I've hit.
I pressed the wrong ability. Now I just wasted stuff. I'm trying to think of what other games that we have that we could play. Like, I mean, we can play Awesome Knots. I can download that,
Yeah,
but I'm not
I still
sure.
bought the DLC for that.
I haven't either.
Yeah, it only has 2 new characters right now.
Or wait, um, what DLC is it? Because I think mine may have come with all of the DLC.
There's one major one they released that's
That's not Vinny and Spike and um, what is it? The Space Butterfly one, is it?
no.
So
It's
those were
the
free, right?
yeah.
Okay. Because
The
for
people
some
they
reason I
have
thought.
is there's a commando guy you can get, and a fox lady.
Oh yeah, you know the Fox Lady is Dodger.
Oh, it
I'm not
is.
sure if you know who that is. Yeah, Total Biscuit is Vinny and Spike.
Yeah, I saw that 'cause
Um,
they have the skin for that now on sale.
Yeah,